Welcome to The Score, the free epicenter of local high school sports. We've got it all, so don't miss out. Brace yourself for fierce competition, highlights, and unforgettable moments. All brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates. One of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Also brought to you by Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Computer Improvements, Water Street, Skowhegan, your headquarters for computer maintenance. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good evening. Welcome to Erskine Academy here in South China, where tonight The Score brings you live coverage of boys high school basketball as the Erskine Academy Eagles are hosting the Belfast Lions. I'm Mike Violet. He's AJ Knight. Galen Neal is our cameraman tonight. Sean Packard running graphics behind the scenes. We are late getting on, and the reason we are late getting on is that at the end of the JV game, with about 3 minutes to go, a woman, a spectator in the stands, passed out. And that woman was attended to. She was taken away in an ambulance and was conscious when she left and speaking with the Delta ambulance attendant. So it looks like there's going to be a happy ending to that story. So we're certainly glad to see that. So that delayed everything. The JV game was actually called with 3 minutes to go, with Erskine Academy leading 44-34, so they will get the victory. And then we had a bit of a technical issue, but we're ready to rock and roll. And as you can see, we haven't missed a thing. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups right after this on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn, over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England, plus a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Anderson today. We're the replacement window division of Anderson, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
Alrighty, back here live at Erskine Academy in South China. The starting lineups, first of all, for the Belfast Lions, coached by Jason Hughes. They will go this way. Ethan Abbott starts at the point. He is a 5'6 junior. Eli Vayu is at the other guard. He's a 5'10 junior. Up front, Jacob Lindelof, a 6-foot junior. Elias Higgins, a 6-foot senior. And Andrew Haas, a 6'2 senior, is at the other forward. For Erskine Academy, it's Landon Hayden, a 5'10 junior at one guard. Emmett Apple, a 6-foot junior at the other guard. Tristan Anderson, Keenan Clark, and Landon Blodgett up front. We are ready to go. On the tap, it is controlled by Erskine Academy. Ball goes right to the Eagles and quickly under the basket to Clark. And in 5 seconds, Erskine Academy has taken a 2-0 lead. The Eagles are 3-8 on the year. Belfast, well, it's been an almighty struggle this year. They are 0-11. Up top, Higgins with a 3. No good from straight on. The rebound is cleared by Apple. Apple, outlet pass to Hayden. Hayden right side, a 3 from the right wing by Henderson. It's good. 5 points to start it off from the Erskine Academy Eagles. In the first 30 seconds, they lead it 5-0. In the backcourt now, it's Veyu. Veyu trapped over the timeline to Haas. Haas goes in, off-balance shot, no good, not even close, and Clark clears the rebound. Ahead now to Hayden. Hayden stops, fakes a 3. Foul line right now to Clark. Clark hands it off outside to Anderson. Good swing of the ball now to Hayden. Hayden stops. Left wing pop is long, way long. In fact, it hit glass and nothing else. The rebound is cleared by Lindelof. Jacob Lindelof. Pass, threw it right away. And it's stolen by Anderson. Anderson goes up and he missed a layup. Was disrupted there by Lindelof, and back comes Belfast. Left side, the pop by Veyu is good. A 3-point field goal for Elias Veyu. It's 5-3. Foul line right now for Erskine Academy. Anderson takes a trip inside. The jumper just grazes the net, and it's out of bounds, and it will go to Belfast. Belfast, the other night, the recipient of a loss at the hands of Oceanside. 125-38 was the final score. You heard me correctly. Here's Anderson after a steal. Up top to Hayden. Hayden, foul line left to Blodgett. Blodgett loops a pass over on the right side to Anderson. Anderson holds, back out front now to Apple. Apple left side, a 3-ball open from there for Landon Hayden. And it's 8-3. Erskine Academy by 5. We're 2 minutes in. Glad you're with us tonight here on The Score. In the backcourt now, it's Abbott. Abbott tries to split a double team, loses his footing, got the ball ahead to Veyu, and Veyu can't keep it in bounds right in front of the Erskine Academy bench, and Matt Berry, the Erskine Academy coach, and it will go to the Eagles.
3 turnovers, 3 points for the Lions. Not a good start on, well, ever, but on the road especially.
Yep, got to take care of the basketball. Erskine Academy in the front court, left side pop, no good from the corner by Clark, and the rebound to Belfast. Slowly up the court, it's Abbott. Abbott over the timeline, guarded by Hayden. Shovels foul line right to Higgins. Higgins out front, the 3-ball from there by Lindelof is no good, and the rebound is cleared by Landon Blodgett. Blodgett to Hayden. Hayden outside, 3 right wing by Anderson, and he knocks it down. That one was from Reedfield. And it's 11-3, timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. No, it's not. They changed their mind. It's a 30-second timeout for Belfast. So we will hang right here. 5:20 to go in the first half. And a great start for Erskine Academy. They lead by a score of 11-3. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college. With over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Find out more at cmcc.edu.
Home rim's friendly to the Erskine Academy Eagles, and despite, as if you missed this, it's sort of a truncated pregame, as Mike said. Had a fan, unfortunately, have to deal with a medical issue, and then we had some technical difficulties, which I'd like to think that both teams took into consideration, stretched out their pregame.
Yes, thank them for that.
But the Eagles have come out looking like they were warmed up and ready to go.
Indeed, 11-3. The late start hasn't bothered them any in the backcourt. Higgins' pass is tipped, picked up by Veyu. They get it ahead. It looks like Erskine Academy has 6 players out there so far defensively, and the Eagles with another steal. Up front, it is Blodgett. Right side, Anderson feeling it. Another 3, and it's all net. Tristan Anderson and the Fuego.
Belfast playing a 2-3 zone. You're going to leave 3-point shots open, and Anderson's hit 3 already.
14-3. He's got as many threes as Belfast has points. A 3 from the right side by Lindelof is no good. Anderson with a rebound. Outlet pass, Apple up to Hayden. Hayden in the right corner to Clark. Clark on the wing, back Door pass to Blodgett. Blodgett, nothing there. Kicks it left corner. Hayden with a jumper from there. No good. Rebound. We've got a muscle tussle for it between Hayden and Higgins. And on the arrow, it is going to go to Belfast.
Anderson was open the entire possession there. And I think if I'm hitting, I've hit 3, the clapping's coming right here.
I've hit 3 threes, guys.
Find me again.
Here's Higgins in the back now to Veyu. Veyu in the backcourt. Problems with the handle. Veyu got it over to Abbott. Abbott finally over the timeline to Higgins. Bounce pass right side, and we have got an offensive foul called on Elias Higgins as he crossed in the three-point line, in from the three-point line, and knocked down the defender. Substitution for Erskine Academy coming in, Noah Crummett, a senior, and checking out Landon Blodgett. So Crummett in, Blodgett out for Matt Barry. And over the timeline now, Apple. Apple with the drive. Nice pass on the baseline to Crummett. Crummett up and in on the left hand. 16-3, and Belfast has it quickly getting away from them, something that's happened way too much this year. And in the backcourt, Abbott got bailed out there. A foul called on Keenan Clark, not the best foul he's ever committed.
Yeah, but they'd be in the first team one. I think the way you've been able to force pressure on the defense, I think you'll live with that.
Luke Littlefield in for Belfast. Remember him at quarterback for the Lions during the football season.
Was Veyu the receiver?
He was one of them.
Because Higgins was the running back, right? Who threw the halfback pass.
Here's Cole. Cole gets it into Haas. Haas's shot no good. Rebound Littlefield back up. He's blocked. Rebound. We've got another muscle tussle forward, and this one will go to Erskine Academy on the arrow. That was one of the many great games, Belfast and Winslow, we had at Winslow this year.
The Higgins touchdown pass was one of our top plays of the fall.
Sure was. Foul line left, it's Anderson. Anderson in the pivot to Clark. Back outside, a 3 by Apple. No good. Rebound boxed around, comes out deep to Cole. Cole back now to Abbott. Abbott over the timeline, speeds to the right, steps back off the glass 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Crummett. And a whistle and a foul on Belfast. 3:20 to go first quarter. It's been all Erskine Academy so far. Eagles lead at 16-3. Tomorrow night hockey, John Bapst at Coney Boys Hockey, 5:30. Opening face-off from the Ice Vault in Augusta here on The Score.
And better make sure Monday, we'll show you obviously our schedule as we get further in this broadcast. Have a second. You better be ready to stay up on Monday night.
Anderson, I know. We have a later start. Anderson leans in, shot no good. Nice putback. He stayed with it. Ball came right to him, and he scores, and it's 18-3.
He's already got 11.
The lead is 15. 1-3 for Belfast, and that is it. Tie up in the backcourt. We're going to get a foul called on Parker Studholm. Monday night's Winslow and Lewiston girls hockey game, originally scheduled for 7:10, has been moved to 8:20. An 8:20 start Monday night. So make a note of that. We have.
I get some extra coffee that day.
All right, pass quickly, goes into Higgins. Higgins runs it up, right side. The pull up there by Littlefield, no good. Belfast fighting amongst themselves for the rebound. The block inside by Clark, and the loose ball picked up by Worth. Left corner, it's Anderson who's been on fire. He leans in, a big-time jump step. Ball ends up in his hands. He saved it. Beautifully done. Studholm back to Anderson. 3, no, short this time. Anderson slaps in the rebound. Studholm inside. That's got to be traveling. No, you're not going to call a travel. Troy Scott, one of the officials, the former Lawrence Star. He is going to allow the other official to make the call, and the call is going to go on Andrew Haas. And so Keenan Clark, who I thought had walked, will instead shoot 2 free throws.
I thought the rug got pulled out from underneath him.
And he hits.
As he hits the first one. I thought the rug got pulled out from underneath him. You saw the replay. There's a kind of a mass of bodies, obviously. But they got a foul there before he fell backwards. That's Haas's second also, by the way.
One more for Clark, and it's good. He hit them both, 20-3. Coming into the ball game for Belfast is Jackson Falkingham, 6-foot sophomore. Erskine Academy with pressure. In the backcourt, Cole has it taken away by Studholm. Under, up, and in. No, Worth missed the shot. He got his own rebound, and that is in. 22-3. It's a 19-point Erskine Academy lead, and Belfast right now treating the ball like a stick of dynamite. Lead pass for Falkingham, and he walked.
7 turnovers for the Lions. Big deal for Erskine to get off to a fast start as well, Mike, because his coach Barry told us they're down some players tonight due to sickness and some injuries as well.
Yeah, Hankey, Fanjoy, Marable, and Lefevre all out due to injury or illness. Clark for 3, not even close. Saved by Crummett, slapped it in, and it goes right to Littlefield. Littlefield up the right, still in the backcourt, over to Elias Higgins. Higgins, top of the circle, takes a trip to the right, lobs it down low, good pass to Falkingham, and it is knocked out of bounds by Erskine Academy.
Actually,
is there a foul? Yes, there is.
I think they got Studholm for the foul there on the block attempt.
All right, so he is called for the foul, and 2 shots coming up here for Jackson Falkingham, just in the game off the bench, trying to break this run of 17-0 for Erskine Academy. Wyatt Mishew's coming in, a freshman who looks like he's going to be a really good point guard. We saw him play in the JV game.
Yeah, he had a nice stretch down the last quarter.
So the 17-0 streak still alive. Both free throws missed. Rebound comes down to Littlefield, though. Littlefield slapped away, has to get out of the paint. Ball goes right between the legs of Cole, and that should be a backcourt. It is. Such is life these days for the Belfast boys basketball team.
Yeah, it's 8 Lions turnovers here with 1:28 still to go here in the first.
All right, pass into Mishu. Mishu takes a trip to the right, dishes off for Crummett. Crummett on the baseline, under the basket, left corner. Open there for 3 is Carter Ulmer. The rebound to Littlefield. 1 and done for Erskine Academy. Ahead for Belfast, it's Nickerson. Nickerson on the right to Higgins. Higgins loses the ball, cutting inside Littlefield. Littlefield wrapped up, ripped away, stolen by Brady Worth. Worth out of the chute, goes up and lays it up too hard, fouled by Higgins. And Worth is going to the line.
You see here, I'm surprised. We've seen, I think, jump balls with a little bit less possession get called here as Worth just comes in and rips that one away.
So Brody Worth, sophomore, going to the line. Worth ready. And he's got it, 23-3. The lead is 20, 18 straight points scored by Erskine Academy.
It was also Higgins' second foul.
19 straight points. And coming in, back in for Erskine Academy, Landon Blodgett. Sitting down for the Eagles is Keenan Clark. Pass over the head and out of bounds. Bad pass from the backcourt there by Caden Nickerson.
Hey man,
54 seconds to go.
I like the idea, right? You're trying to break the press. If you can get up quickly and score, you got to make a controlled pass, though. And getting up in the air leaves your options limited because you can't come back down with it.
Here's Mishu, stutter step, works to the right, jump step, goes in. Nice layoff there to Blodgett. He can't use it, though. Kind of falls out of the paint. Blodgett gets it back on the left baseline. Blodgett trying to drive, shut off there. Good defense by Falkingham. Curling around now, Crummett. Right corner to Mishu. Mishu angles in, throws it up, no good. Missed the shot, rebound back up, no, by Worth. Rebound boxed around, comes down into the hands of Nickerson. But again, you can see what Wyatt Mishu can do, number 41. For those of you watching our stream, he has a real feel for the game. Left side, Crummett. A long one by Worth is no good. Rebound, Blodgett and Falkingham. Boy, that's a steel cage match right there.
More than a little bit. That's a real muscle.
There's some beef there, baby. USDA prime rib.
John Ball goes Lions.
13.4. I say that as a beefy man myself, okay?
That was physical demonstration of muscle tussle.
Falkingham for 3. No good. Rebound back up by Haas. No good. 3 seconds left. And a foul or no? Out of bounds.
So I think Erskine, did you see the replay here? Is that Who saved that? Ulmer saved it, but I think they said the Belfast player that grabbed it was standing on the in line.
All right, Mishu at midcourt stops and fires top of the circle. It's off the back rim, no good. So Erskine Academy comes out flying. The Eagles by 21 after one. Score Erskine Academy 24, Belfast 3. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our Score crew back here live at Erskine Academy in South China. Eagles with the ball. They lead by a score of 24-3. Landon Hayden, a three from the right, no good. And that three from the left, though, is good by Wyatt Mishu, the freshman. 27-3. As right now, the Erskine Academy Eagles are on a 22-0 run, and there's the ball boxed around, and it's out of bounds, and it was out off Belfast, so it will go to Erskine Academy.
Now that might have caught Ulmer's foot. 11 first quarter turnovers though for the Lions, and he's not going to get you the benefit of the doubt either.
Yeah, you got to tighten it up. Up top, Landon Hayden, the 5'10 junior, gets it back. Curls around, nothing there, to the top now to Ulmer. Ulmer left side three ball by Emmett Apple is no good. Rebound tipped down by Littlefield. Littlefield drives all the way, lays it in. And that breaks the run, 27-5. So a 22-0 EA run is now over with. Out front, Mishu. Mishu on the right to Apple. Apple, a hesitation dribble, back to Mishu. Mishu back to Apple in the corner. Apple curls to the foul line, has an opening, kicks it back outside. A three from the left side by Hayden is no good. A rebound boxed outside, another opportunity for EA. Ulmer to Mishu, back to the left now to Apple. Foul line pop by Emmett Apple. Bank is open. 29-5.
Mike, you better get you some of that sparkling ice.
I'm gonna take a dose here as soon as I can. Good bounce pass over, and a great block there on the play by Carter Ulmer, who got up and rejected that one off the hands of Jackson Falkingham and out of bounds. And Ulmer then, of course, is rewarded for that block by being taken out of the game.
That's the worst.
By Matt Berry. So it goes. Right side, a three ball, no good by Ethan Abbott. And the rebound is out of bounds in the ball game now for Erskine Academy. We're back in Tristan Anderson, who was white hot in the first.
Yeah, he had 11 first quarter points.
Here's the freshman Mishu. Right side, Hayden for three. No, way too long. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Clark. Clark on the right, a stutter step for Clark to Abbott. Abbott down low on the box for Haas. Back up front. The shot is no good from Jacob Lindelof. The rebound, though, put back and up and in by Luke Littlefield. And it's 29-7. And that one ends up literally in the fourth row of the stands. It's way over the head there of Emmett Apple, who only stands a modest 6 feet tall. And I'm not sure that Shaq could have been able to bring that one down.
That's the first Erskine Academy turnover.
Littlefield over on the right to Lindelof. They throw it away again, and a driving layup is good by Tristan Anderson, who's got a truckload of the 31 points that Erskine Academy has so far. Haas, a good pass for a cutting Luke Littlefield, knocked out of bounds there by Wyatt Mishu, who I'm telling you right now, you're going to hear more of his name in the next 3 years.
Yeah, benefit, again, 4 players out tonight for the Eagles, so kind of, I don't know what his normal rotation spot, but getting flexed here, and I think had a good end of the JV game and playing some good minutes now.
Yeah, he can flat out play. Here's Abbott. Abbott, foul line right. Higgins, a three from the right wing is no good. Rebound is run down by Apple. Apple over to Hayden. Landon Hayden, 5'10 junior. Runs it up, an opening, kicks it left side. There's Anderson again. That one's way long. Rebound, Blodgett back up and in. Landon Blodgett, right place, right time. 33-7. 5 minutes to go in the first half. In the backcourt, Higgins to Studholm. Or check that to Abbott. Abbott down low, the pass in for Falkingham, and a foul from behind there by Landon Blodgett.
You're going to see here on the replay, he's going to get called here. He leans in pretty good there to try and knock that one away. Just for good measure, gets a little shove action afterwards as well.
All right, back in for Erskine Academy, Keenan Clark. And out of the game, Blodgett. Inbounds pass to Higgins. To the top to Abbott. Behind a pick left side in the corner. Lindelof a three, air ball, rebound, Mishu. Mishu threads the needle. Nice pass ahead for Apple. Apple laid it over. Anderson lays it in. 35-7.
That was a great pass.
Running it up is Abbott. Abbott beats everybody, and as he whirled around Clark, Clark gave him a little bit of hip, and Clark is called for a foul. So 4.5 to go in the first half, and an inbounding situation here for Belfast. Elias Higgins will put it into play. Belfast breaks from the four corner, pick sets. The lob back out front to Falkingham. Falkingham shovels back a three. Nope, Higgins turned it down. Back to Falkingham, or check that. Yeah, that's Falkingham, and a pass thrown away. Picked off down low by Emmett Apple. Apple right up the middle. Apple, left corner, open Hayden, three ball from there, long rebound, it comes down, Clark has it, Clark back up, it hangs on the rim, falls off, his putback of his own miss is no good, but Keenan Clark is going to the line.
The rebounds at the end of the first was actually tied 11-11, now it's 17-14, so still pretty close here, but Clark obviously going to go to the line as he draws the foul against Falkingham.
So at the line, Keenan Clark, and he hits. 36-7. Back in for Belfast is Eli Veyu. Coming out, Luke Littlefield.
You feel refreshed now, Mike, that you got your sparkling ice?
I did have a swig, and it feels better. Every swig does. It's distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston. Anything but subtle sparkling ice. It's beautiful stuff. Ethan Abbott up top, 36-7. The lead is 29. Veyu, three ball, top of the circle, knocks it down. Eli Veyu gets Belfast into double digits, 36-10.
Well, that was a line drive shot, too.
It was. In the left corner, Hayden. Top of the circle to Apple. Left side three for Studholm. Yep, Parker Studholm joins the party. 39-10, 3.5 to go first half. Higgins against a trap, over the timeline to Abbott. Abbott on the sidelines to Lindelof, back to Abbott. Abbott kicks it over left side. Veyu tries another three. That one is no good. Boxed around, rebound down there to Apple. Apple over the timeline, hustles up, kicks it back outside for Clark. Clark foul line pop on the way. No, rebound is cleared by Lindelof. One and done for Erskine Academy. Abbott. Pass deflected, stolen. And the drive, and up is Apple. Fouled, count it, and one. Emmett Apple with an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Mike, I don't know. I want to see here because I think he landed before he gets this up. Yeah, he did. I mean, it's still a tough shot regardless. Don't get me wrong.
We have the benefit of replay.
We do, in fact, have that.
Emmett Apple at the line, trying to finish this off. Foul on Hayden. 41-10. Apple, excuse me, dips, shoots, misses, and the rebound is cleared by Higgins. Higgins to Littlefield. Littlefield should have taken that to the basket instead of kicking it out there. He did to Veyu. Now a three from the right wing is good by Jacob Lindelof. 41-13, they score anyway. Right side, Anderson. In the pivot, save there. A wild no-look hook. Crummett saved it. Now Anderson for three, off. And the rebound is cleared under the basket by Studholm. They'll have another chance. Cutting to the basket. The shot is up and no good by Crummett. Nice feed on the cut there by Apple. And Crummett couldn't finish it. He got too deep under the basket.
Now you see right there, that was a great feed, but he just got a little bit too low and couldn't make the correction.
Carter Ulmer coming back in for Erskine Academy. And Crummett coming out. Over the timeline, Higgins for Belfast. Higgins to the cutter, Lindelof. Lindelof back to Higgins, no good. Rebound boxed around, comes down to Studholm. Studholm gives to Apple. Apple whips it left corner, Ulmer. Studholm back to Apple. Apple spins, trying to go on Littlefield. Can't, nothing there. Studholm three, no good. Rebound, boxed around. Great job there by Crummett to keep it alive for a second. And now Littlefield is fouled by Crummett. And this will be a possession foul because that's just the third team foul on Belfast here with 1:46 to go in the quarter. Talk about a rapidly played half.
Yeah, it felt like the first quarter's over in a blink. Tell you what, Mike, jokingly, but if I'm Tristan Anderson, when I got subbed out, I'm like, Coach, I was hot. You got to leave me in.
Yeah, but Coach's rebuttal is we're up 28.
That's true.
And that is another turnover there committed by Belfast. It will go to Erskine Academy. Wyatt Mishu, the freshman, back in.
16-1 Lions turnovers.
Yeah, not a good statistic there for Belfast. And Mishu whips a pass on the right. That was a fastball, and Ulmer was expecting a changeup, and it went out of bounds.
And the announcers jinx, well and alive. I said one for Erskine. They immediately get two.
Yep. All right, pass ahead for Veyu. Veyu gives it over, and Haas is called for an offensive foul. Big body Haas went in there, kind of lowered the shoulder and knocked his defender down and draws a foul.
His third also, by the way.
Wow, he's got all of their fouls.
No, not in this quarter, third total.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. All right, top of the circle, it's Studholm to Brody Worth, to Mishu. Mishu back over to Worth. And that ball picked off by Littlefield. Littlefield, one man to beat, under up, no good, and he is whacked there by Ulmer. And what I always say, don't give him a freebie. Make him earn it at the line, and that's exactly what Littlefield will have to do. He will shoot two.
He said Belfast has struggled to find any offensive consistency. He's done a nice job. He's got a couple boards. I think he's got 2 steals now. He has 4 points this quarter.
Free throw no good. He will get one more. Coming back in, Falkingham. Coming out is Andrew Haas. One more for Littlefield, 41-13. Second one rolls around and in. Favorable roll, 41-14. Littlefield makes 1 out of 2. 1:05 left in the first half. Out front, Brody Worth. Left side for Ulmer. Ulmer drives in, goes up, left-handed, it got blocked, rebound boxed around, and it ends up back to Ulmer. Mishu for 3, no good, very high arcing rebound, comes down, Crummett battles for it under the basket there, and Erskine Academy somehow comes away with it. Studholm, back to Ulmer. Ulmer, left side, open, Worth for 3, bang! Brody Worth, and it's 44-14. These two teams played a 14-point game to open up the year at 53-39. This one is a long way from that here in the final 20 seconds of the half. A long one from the right side by Veyu, no good. Nice lead pass, under up by Crummett, and it's good. Good job running the floor there by Noah Crummett. And it's 46-14, a 32-point lead, largest of the ball game. Right corner, a 3 is blocked. And on that note, kind of appropriate the way it went in the first half for Belfast, as they have one of their shots knocked right back at them. And the Erskine Academy Eagles will take a healthy, robust 32-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Score at halftime from South China: Erskine Academy 46, Belfast 14. It's halftime, and it's coming up next on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids.
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan. When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Erskine Academy in South China. Halftime's brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner is HammondLumber.com. Well, let's just say the Erskine Academy Eagles are having their way with it so far. The Eagles on top here by a score 46-14 at halftime. They ran out to a 24-3 lead at the end of the first quarter, highlighted by a 19-0 finish. Actually, that run extended because they hit a three right out of the gate in the second quarter to 22-0, 27-3 before a couple of field goals by Belfast to break the run. It ended at 22-0. They end up outscoring Belfast by a count of 20-11. Actually, not a bad quarter by the Lions in the second quarter. Erskine Academy outscored them 22-11, but that 24-3 first quarter right now is looming very, very large, and that has propelled Erskine Academy out to a 32-point lead.
Yeah, fueled by 17 first half turnovers, 11 in the first quarter, as Belfast just never got comfortable. And, you know, we talked about it. We had a little bit of a truncated pregame, but Coach Barry for Erskine told us we have 4 players out tonight due to illness or injury. And I don't think you'd be able to tell with Erskine. Some of those JV kids, I think, have really stepped in. I mean, Erskine Academy has 9 different players that have scored in the first half, and all of them have at least 2 points.
Yeah, excellent depth and good balance to their lineup given those players who are out, and there are 4 players who are out. Ben Hankey is out of the lineup tonight. Also Landon Lefevre, Gavin Fanjoy is out, and Justice Marable is also out. And a couple of those guys are contributors, but their absence hasn't been felt tonight because everybody has played and everybody has contributed.
Yeah, leading scorer on the night, Tristan Anderson's got 15 for Erskine. Worth has 7, and then you have a smattering of people ranging from 5 to 2. Like I said, 9 different players have scored for the Eagles. Anderson had 11 in the first quarter. 3 players for the Lions. They're led by Vayu. He's got 6. Littlefield's got 5, and then Lindelof has 3. Like I said, 17 to 3 Belfast turnovers. The Eagles also 5 for 7 in the first half, from the free throw line, 1 for 4 from the Lions, and then Erskine Academy 23 to 19 on the rebounds as well.
Yeah, obviously it's the turnovers that are crushing Belfast, this young basketball team, a total rebuild. I mean, a deep rebuild going on with Jason Hughes and Belfast. But one of the things, the first thing you need to do is to take care of the ball. You've got to take care of that ball and not turn it over. If you miss shots, if you miss a shot, that's something the coach is always going to forgive, provided, of course, the effort is always there. And, of course, Belfast, certainly the effort is there. But you've got to take care of the ball. That's the first thing I think that Jason Hughes has got to get through to his team. Stop turning the ball over.
Yeah, like you said, I think it's hard. It's impossible to win, right, if you can't even get the ball into an offensive set. If you go down and not take a bad shot, but I mean, at least if you go down and put a shot up, you get a chance to get an offensive rebound, to draw a foul, things like that can happen. You can set your defense right going the other way, as opposed to the problem with turnovers is obviously the obvious, which is that you don't get an offensive opportunity. It generally also means the opposing team gets a much easier opportunity because they get out in transition.
It's Erskine Academy 46, Belfast 14. Halftime's been brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. Second half action is next on The Score.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Mike Violet here in the studio where I do opening drive every weekday from 7 until 9 on The Score. And in my hands, I've got a mafia envelope, as I call it, full of University of Maine hockey tickets, men's hockey, women's basketball, and men's basketball that the University of Maine was nice enough to give us to give to you. Very simple process for you to win these UMaine hockey, men's and women's basketball tickets. Go to YouTube, go to Central Maine Sports, our YouTube channel, and subscribe. Once you've done that, send us an email to thescore@centralmainsports.com. That's thescore@centralmainsports.com. That allows us to verify your username, and that officially gets you in to win University of Maine hockey, men's basketball, and women's basketball tickets, all from the place for local sports and your home for University of Maine hockey, women's, and men's basketball. The Score. Mike Violet, AJ Knights back here live and driving to the basket for Erskine Academy, and missing that shot there for the Eagles was Parker Studholmer. Check that for Belfast was Ethan Abbott. As we are underway here in the second half, it is Abbott, Vayu, Lindelof, Higgins, and Haas for the blue-clad Belfast Lions. A 3-ball from the left side, good by Eli Vayu. So the Lions off to a good start in the second half, 46-17. Blodgett Man open under the basket, Clark, and Blodgett saw him. They break the press and the trap to perfection, 48-17. Ethan Abbott goes foul line left to Vayu, to the top knot of Lindelof. Back on the left, Vayu will try it again. That one a little bit short. Blodgett with the rebound. Blodgett, outlet pass on the right side to Apple. Apple drifts over to the left, and Erskine Academy will set up their half-court offense. Popping out now, Clark. Baseline left side, Hayden. Down low to Blodgett. Blodgett traveling all over the place. Tonight's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. A minute into the third. Each team has had a possession. Each team has scored. Foul line left, Lindelof. To the elbow to Vayu. Vayu steps back, misses the shot. The rebound cleared by Hayden. Hayden right out of the shoot, 3-on-2. Left side, Blodgett stops and pops and hits. The big guy joining the three-point festival. It's 51-17. The lead is 34. That's the largest lead of the game.
That's the 8th three by the Eagles. Right
side, Higgins. Belfast runs their offense up top. Lindelof for three. Each team has come out warm. 51-20. The lead is 31. Whipped ahead to Clark, and Clark blows an easy layup. He gets his own miss, and he doesn't blow that one. He knocks it in, falling back. 53-20. Belfast needs some stops. You're going to trap. You can't let him have that wide open guy down low. Vayu, shot up, no good. The putback by Haas is no good. And now with the rebound, it's Hayden. Hayden pushes, shovels back outside to Apple. Apple jumps back to Hayden. Hayden, they swing it around. Anderson to Apple. Apple for three, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Eli Vayu. Vayu drifts up, cuts to the elbow, pulls up on a dime, hits from 15.
Vayu's at double figures now with 11.
53-22. Right side, Anderson jacks it. No good. High rebound off the top of the backboard. Still in play. Blodgett turns, fades away. The little jump hook is no good. This rebound taken down by Abbott. And Abbott had it slapped away by Blodgett.
I like the nice little hook shot there. Just didn't get the friendly roll.
Each team has come out. Some good offense here in the second half. Left side, Lindelof. Pop out up top, Vayu. Now to Abbott. Abbott to Lindelof. Set shot for three. No. Getting a little three happy. Rebound, Clark. Outlet to Hayden. Hayden, Blodgett. Blodgett trying for a second three in a row. Nope. Rebound under the basket. Apple. Apple to Blodgett. Can't get it on the floor. Abbott picks it up, and we've got a foul on Clark. As Keenan Clark commits the foul. It'll be an inbounding situation here. Coming in for Erskine Academy is Noah Crummett, and Blodgett will come out.
As Blodgett's not coming out, Clark is, because that should be his third.
Okay, so he is coming out instead of Blodgett. That is his third. And Crummett is in. Pass up top, Littlefield. Littlefield to Clark. Clark stops at the foul line, lays it off on the right of the key to Haas. Haas goes in, no good. Rebound boxed around, and it's run down by Littlefield in the corner. Taken away by Blodgett, though. Good, quick hands by the big guy. And over it goes to Apple. Apple, right corner to Hayden. Whipped back outside by Crummett. Driving now is Apple. Apple's runner, no good on a high arcing shot. Blodgett with the offensive rebound, and he double dribbled.
I like the aggressive nature out of Blodgett, but I think that's a case, Mike, where you got to recognize you're kind of stuck there. You might want to look for a way out.
Odlin Simon coming in, 5'10 sophomore. He had a good JV game too. Simon getting some PT here in this 31-point game. Foul line left extended now, Lindelof. Top of the circle, Littlefield. Littlefield goes around to pick. Now on the roll to Haas. Haas can't use it. Tried to dish it off. He did under the basket. Back to Littlefield, but he threw it away. And Anderson's run out of bounds there. Foul's going to go on Littlefield, or check that on Lindelof. And we have a timeout called by Matt Barry. It's a 30, 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Erskine Academy leading here 53-22. High school hockey tomorrow night. Boys hockey. John Baptist Coney. Game's at the Ice Vault in Augusta. 5:30 face-off tomorrow night here on the Score. Girls hockey Monday night. Winslow taking on Lewiston at the Ice Vault. 8:20 start. It's a later start Monday night. 8:20 Winslow against Lewiston in girls hockey. Looking forward to seeing those two teams play for the first time here on the Score Monday night.
Then Skowhegan at Nokomis boys basketball on Tuesday. You get Wednesday off. Brewer at Messalonsky girls basketball.
Complete schedule, find it at centralmainsports.com and 1160thescore.com. Back into the game for the first time here in the second half, though. Wyatt Mishu played substantial minutes in the first half. Good-looking freshman. Studholm, back foul line left to Worth. Worth loops it over the defense to Clark. The drive, back on the right side, Studholm. Studholm goes up, shot no good. Check that was Crummett with the shot that was no good. And on the floor there, Littlefield, and I think a foul is called on Lindelof.
I think it was Worth.
No, it was Worth, you're right.
Yeah, Worth
Wrong
got
team.
called, so they got the block. Littlefield got the rebound, and then Worth got the foul on the, I guess, sort of loose ball.
Here's Simon. Simon just managed to get it to Littlefield. Back to Odalyn Simon. Simon a struggle with the ball. Littlefield got it over to Higgins. Higgins back door to Simon. Simon can't use it. Baseline left side. The pop is no good. Long by Littlefield. The rebound is cleared there by Crummett. To Mishu. Wyatt Mishu curls in. Jump pass right corner. Open three. Carter Ulmer. No good. Rebound under the basket. Studholm. Back to Ulmer. Or check that to Mishu. Mishu, jump pass outside. Open Crummett. That's a three. It's no good. Way off. And the rebound is cleared there by Andrew Haas. Haas to Higgins. Over the timeline. Now to Jeremiah Cole. Simon, a slap pass in for Cole. Cole goes up and whoa. We got Jeremiah Cole swinging the arms around. He almost got his own guy there. And the foul is on Littlefield, I believe. Or is it not?
Studholm.
It's on Studholm. Shot no good there by Belfast. Put back by Littlefield, no good. Simon missed the rebound, and now it's cleared by Ulmer. Outlet pass to Mishu. Mishu in a hurry all the way, and as he goes up, he kind of got dragged. No foul was called, and Littlefield brings it back, and then he gives it up. It's taken back by Studholm. Parker Studholm. Left side to Mishu. Back to Studholm. Works it on the right to Brody Worth. High arcing pass over to Mishu on the left side. He got knocked out of bounds there by Jeremiah Cole.
I like the idea from Cole, right? You want to eat up that space, but you can't get the bump there. You got the sideline working with you.
1:58 to go in the third. Back in for Belfast, Eli Vayu. And out of the game is Elias Higgins. Erskine Academy ball, Mishu. 53-22. It's been a while since we've had any points.
I was going to say, Erskine kind of seems like they're content to run some clock here.
Mishu glides in, right corner, three for Worth, no good. Still a cover on the basket, rebound boxed out of bounds. It's out of Haas. It'll stay with Erskine Academy. Coming in, Jackson Falkingham. And Haas will sit. Erskine Academy ball on the baseline. Studholm to put it into play under his own basket. Mishu for three, no. Studholm with the rebound. Studholm tied up, tries to go up. Jump ball is called. It stays with the Eagles. Coming in for Belfast, Zach Duffelmeyer. First time tonight, 6'2 sophomore. Duffelmeyer comes in for Luke Littlefield. Crummett threw it away. I think he thought that his teammate Studholm was going to cut back. He didn't. Ball ended up in Matt Barry's hands.
Coach showed great restraint there not to crank one up himself. He was open.
Right, he was open. All right, here's Eli Vayu. Loops a pass over to Cole. Cole doubled. Cole hit. That's a foul there for sure. on Noah Crummett. You got to give him some room.
Yeah, I think initially there, the crowd, once you don't get that steal, you got to realize it, back off, because that's an easy call.
So it'll be an inbounding situation for Belfast on the near sideline. Eli Veyu to put it into play.
Also, 4th Eagles foul this quarter.
All right, so next one will mean shots into Falkingham. Steps back and hits a 10-footer from the right baseline. 53-24. It's a 29-point Erskine Academy lead. Mishu out front to Worth. Worth drives, underhanded scoop, rolls around and off. Rebound Falkingham, and we've got a whistle and another jump ball.
That's a really good take by Worth, just a little bit too much English on it.
It'll be Erskine Academy's ball. 1:11 left in the third. Inbounding situation. Parker Studholm to put it in. Out deep, Worth. Back to Studholm. Studholm fakes a three. Drives. Hits. Got it away in the left corner for Crummett. Crummett back to Studholm. Studholm jacks up a three. No good. And the rebound is cleared there by Veyu. Less than a minute to go. Veyu, a lob pass too high for Duffelmeyer, out of bounds. Let's do a game reset here with 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Our game resets brought to you by Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at MidstateUSA.com. The Erskine Academy Eagles, thanks to a 19-0 run, led 24-3 at the end of one. That run eventually catapulted to 22-0 before Belfast got a free throw. It was a 32-point lead for Erskine Academy at the end of three. Right now it's 29 with 35 seconds left in the third. Game reset brought to you by Midstate Machine. Mishu pass hit Studholm in the thigh, and it goes out of bounds for a turnover there by Erskine Academy.
I'll say there's one thing, Mike, that Mishu needs to work on. I think it's keep your feet on the ground. He gets up in the air a lot to throw passes.
Should he keep his feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars? Do you get that reference?
No.
Then why are you laughing at it? Nice turnaround pop there by Jackson Falkingham.
Because it's a funny turn of phrase regardless.
All right, so you don't get the reference.
It's still funny.
To keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. You don't get who's famous for saying that.
No, who said it?
You're in radio, and you don't know who was famous for saying keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Who said it?
Mr. Casey Kasem, the host of American Top 40. You ever heard of American? You ever heard of Scooby-Doo?
I have.
All right.
Well, he's Shaggy, but yes.
Yeah, he's Shaggy, yeah.
Yes, I have.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I was just clarifying.
Right, and that's it. A musical radio history lesson and the end of the third quarter all at once. Score from South China, Erskine Academy 53, Belfast 26. We are on to the fourth quarter after this on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
The Belfast Lions won the third quarter. They outscored Erskine Academy 12-7. And they have cut the lead to 27. And guess what? They have cut the lead to 25. A field goal right out of the gate. 53-28.
Another tough jump shot from Falkingham.
Yep, Jackson Falkingham. Steal here by Littlefield. Littlefield beats Blodgett, lays it in. It's 53-30. 4 straights for the Lions to start the fourth quarter. Here's Emmett Apple over the timeline and to Hayden, inside to Blodgett. Blodgett uses his pivot foot, little runner, and he knocks it down. He's got some pretty nice moves on the block.
He's got 7.
55-30. It's a 25-point lead. Bounce pass on the right for Caden Nickerson. A 3 now for Higgins on the way. Just a little bit off. Rebound forked out of there by Landon Hayden. Hayden, right side. Anderson drives. Off-balance runner, no good. Rebound Higgins. Higgins back over on the right to Falkingham. Falkingham down for Anderson. Or Nickerson, I should say. A fadeaway by Elias Higgins is no good. It missed everything and rebounded by Apple. Ahead for Tristan Anderson. Anderson fadeaway pop. Yes, Tristan Anderson for 2. 57-30. 6.5 to go in this one in a rapidly moving game. Veyu for 3. Front rimmed it. Rebound. Blodgett lost it. Littlefield picks it up. Lays it in. 57-32. Belfast playing much better here in the second half. They're not turning the ball over. Into Blodgett in the pivot, and it counts and one. Landon Blodgett feeling it. He's got some very good post moves.
Yeah, with that and one, he's got 9, so a chance here when he goes in line to get into double figures.
59-32.
And I mean real double figures, not that mythical double figure someone said once where they're in double figures at 9.
Carry the one.
Yeah.
All right. Do we need a towel or a broom somewhere? We might have a wet spot. I know Chuck Carter, the AD, is out on the floor working on one. Blodgett missed the free throw. Rebound boxed out of bounds by Belfast. Last touch by Falkingham. It'll go to Erskine Academy. 6:06 to go in the fourth quarter. And Caden Nickerson brings it up. Nickerson out front. Gets a pick there from Higgins. Now down low, fadeaway pop on the way by Falkingham, and it's good. Jackson Falkingham bringing some game to the second half. 59-34. Right elbow pop by Clark is no good. The rebound, Littlefield. Littlefield, the outlet to Higgins. Higgins baseline, Nickerson in and out. And this rebound finally is secured by Apple. Apple, right side Anderson. Anderson to Blodgett. Blodgett turns, and no good. That one rolled around. It looked like it was going in, then fell off. Outlet to Nickerson. Nickerson back to Higgins for 3. Nope. Front rimmed it. Rebound Blodgett. It was self-protection on the rebound more than anything else. Blodgett squares for 3, and it's no good. And the rebound now to Falkingham. Still 59-34. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Veyu throws one up, and jump ball, says one official, and that's what it's going to be, so it'll stay with the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, he got tied up there, so, I mean, best case scenario for the Lions, because that's either jump ball or travel.
So it'll be Lindelof to put it into play on the baseline.
I take it back, Mike. I think they gave a foul to Blodgett there.
Okay. I didn't see it. That's a nice little duck shot there by Littlefield. He ducked under Blodgett and laid it in. 59-36. The lead is 23. Left corner, stolen by Lindelof. Lindelof has a man ahead of the play. That was Abbott. He couldn't get the ball to him. Knocked out of bounds by Landon Hayden. It'll be a Belfast ball on the baseline. Lindelof to put it into play.
Yeah, he tried to throw that over, but a nice play by Hayden that deflected out.
Lindelof into Abbott. Abbott swirls in, throws it up, no good. Rebound taken on the other side by Keenan Clark. Hook pass out of pressure to Hayden, left side. Anderson for 3, a shade long. Rebound Hayden. Hayden underneath the basket to Blodgett. Ball's on the floor. Big guy has to go down for it. Torn out of there by Abbott. Abbott out of the shoot. Great bounce pass to Lindelof, and he got fouled. Terrific bounce pass by Ethan Abbott, the junior guard there. And Matt Berry going to the bench, and he's going to go 5 for 5. He's going to take everybody out. They're not going to let him, though. Going to wait for the first free throw.
You were kidding as we saw the replay. That was an excellent bounce
Beautiful.
pass.
Jacob Lindelof at the line. The foul was on Landon Hayden. The free throw is no good. Now everybody will come out for Erskine Academy, and we will get a 5 for 5 switch.
This is the good 5 for 5. We've seen the bad 5 for 5 already this season.
Yep. Yep, when your coach takes you out with 4:17 to go and you're up by 23. Good sub, good sub, good sub. Lindelof missed the shot, gets his own miss, though. Kicks it back out front to Cole. On the bounce pass, on the weave to Abbott. Abbott takes a trip to the right, pass to the feet of Lindelof. Not a good pass at all. Ulmer picks it off. Carter Ulmer all the way. Ooh, he got hit. And a foul, probably on Luke Littlefield. Let's see what Troy Scott says. Nope. Wrong again.
Cole.
It's on Cole. So Carter Ulmer at the line. Lefty. Missed. One more. Hockey tomorrow night. John Babst at Coney, 5:30 from the Ice Vault. Shot is no good. Missed them both. Rebound run down in the corner by Haas. Haas to Abbott. Ethan Abbott drives. Leaner, no good. Rebound is cleared there by Crummett. Mishu, baseball pass to a streaking Ulmer. He got hit and knocked down by Cole. Didn't let him have the bunny. That's a nice pass there by Wyatt Mishu. Beautifully thrown.
Right in the bucket, as they say.
Yep, right there. And at the line, Ulmer again. Carter, a freshman, missed.
Ulmer, I believe, is one of the... Yes, Ulmer is the only player for Erskine that has played tonight, which they've used their entire roster minus the 4 players injured or sick that hasn't scored.
Well, he's had ample opportunity to end that drought at the line, and there he is on the board.
Everybody that for Erskine has scored tonight.
60-36. Abbott takes a trip to the right on Mishu. Pass is picked off. Studholm all the way. Studholm missed the shot. No foul was called on Abbott. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Belfast. Lions will take it.
And there, I think, Mike, as we see the replay, he went up with his right. You got to go up with your left to protect it.
Right. Abbott on the right to Cole. Guarded by Ulmer. Wants Falkingham in the pivot. Good deny defense there is what I'm trying to say by Brody Worth.
I just heard defense over and over again, and I think that was accurate.
That was the point. It was good defense.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He stepped in front of the pass and deflected it out of bounds. Lindelof to put it into play on the baseline. Lindelof back out front, Littlefield. Hands to Abbott. Abbott to the left. Abbott in the pivot. Falkingham beats his defender. Waits, goes up, missed. Way too hard, and this one is picked off by Studholm. To Ulmer. To Worth. Right side, a 3 is on the way, and it's good by Wyatt Mishu.
That's unfortunate for Falkingham. I thought he did a good job. I didn't think he needed the gather dribble. I think you just take that up strong.
63-36. The lead is 27. Foul line pop by Abbott. No good. Rebound is boxed outside. We got a whistle and a rebounding action.
Yeah, I'm going to guess they're over the back on Falkingham. You see the replay here.
It is on Falkingham. And it is the 4th team foul on Belfast. Coming in for the Lions is Zach Duffelmeyer, a 6'2 sophomore. Coming out is Abbott. Mishu, the freshman. On the right to Worth. Back to Mishu. Mishu drives, scoops up a left-hander. No good. That would have been a beautiful make. Rebound cleared by Caden Nickerson. Nickerson a stutter step to the right. Ulmer jumps out on him. In the pivot, Falkingham. Falkingham strong, turns, misses. Rebound. Studholm on the floor there. No whistle called. Cole on the floor. He gets tied up. Jump ball. It'll go to Erskine Academy. Letting the boys play.
Now, Crummett did a nice job here grabbing it, and then in his momentum kind of brings it down and then loses it. I think you certainly could have gotten a foul on him because he kind of just rolled over the Belfast player there.
2 minutes left in the ball game. Ulmer. A balloon pass over on the right side. Got there to Worth. Worth from the right wing hits a 3. 66-36. The lead is 30. Nickerson. They had it down to, 23. And we got a whistle here and a foul on Belfast. They had it down to 53-30. And now it's ballooned back up to 30. And with 1:42 left in the game, it's an Erskine Academy ball. Mishu over to Worth. Worth on the right. Loops a pass down for Crummett. Right side, Worth for three. Hoists it up there, no good. It was an air ball. Falkingham with a rebound and a foul called on Erskine Academy. Just there. Nope. Foul called.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's on Crummett, wasn't it?
Okay, it was. No, it was not on Crummett.
Yeah,
it was. Okay.
They took a say. As you say, Crummett in the replay you saw there kind of came in and bumped him from behind. And I think that's what the whistle was.
Just the second foul on Erskine Academy. 1:20 left. Duffelmeyer in the pivot. Falkingham. Falkingham back on the left side for Nickerson, and not a good pass. Another turnover for Belfast.
And they kind of no-looked that, and Nickerson kind of cut a little bit too far, just wasn't ready for it.
1:10 to go. Mishu on the right for Studholm. In the corner, Ulmer. Carter Ulmer. Left-handed bounce pass to Crummett. Crummett had it deflected away by Lindelof. Takes it in. Up fakes. Goes up. Gets whacked from behind. And he will go to the line.
Tell you what, Crummett doesn't do anything without burst action. Feels like everything he does, he explodes into it.
Get a little Tasmanian devil in him.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
You know who that is, right?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So Casey Kasem, no.
I know who Casey
Tasmanian
Kasem is.
devil, yes.
But it's like you picked a random quote, and I didn't know the quote, so I, of course, don't know who Casey Kasem is. It's not how it works.
You don't know who Casey Kasem is?
I do know who he is.
All right. So if I say to you, tell me that you don't know who Casey Kasem is without telling me you don't know who Casey Kasem is, and I make a keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars reference, you don't know who Casey Kasem is.
We'll do it your way.
I'm sorry. We're always going to do it my way, AJ. Get used to
That's true.
50 seconds. I'm just being a jerk. You know me. It comes natural.
That one deflected out of bounds. The Riddler writes a letter. And he writes,
Dear Casey.
Dear Batman.
Which reminds me, you should go on YouTube. There's a three from the right by Studholm, no good. And look up the Casey Kasem long-distance dedication where Casey loses it. Have you ever seen that one?
I've heard that.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. About the little dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Here's a pickoff by Studholm, lays it up, and he missed. He missed a bunny. Back out front, Ulmer for three. Yes! Carter Ulmer makes it 71-36. Final 5 seconds, Falkingham jacks one up there, no good. Rebound, Duffelmeyer, it'll count if it goes, and it does. And that is it, a wall-to-wall win for the Erskine Academy Eagles as they cruise to a 33-point victory here tonight. Final score in this one, Erskine Academy 71 and Belfast 38. Our post-game show and our score player of the game and Coach Matt Barry all coming up after this on The Score.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Anderson today. We're the replacement window division of Anderson, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan. When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer? Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet back here live at Erskine Academy of South China with my friends, Coach Matt Berry and my other friend Tristan Anderson. Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Appreciate it, Mike. You know, we talked about how we've been struggling some, particularly offensively. The other night we only had 28 points, but we talked about being positive, playing with energy, and having fun playing basketball again. And the kids responded. You know, they just came out and played with tons of energy. Our press really gave them some problems, and we blitzed them in the first quarter and shot the ball well, particularly this guy right here.
That's right, and that's why he's up here. Tristan Anderson shot the ball so well. He's our score player of the game. Congratulations, Tristan, first of all, on that.
Thank you.
And secondly, Coach talked about you guys getting out of the gate, and you came out white hot and fuego. You jacked up threes in the first quarter like it was nobody's business, man. Did you feel it starting the game that you had it?
Yeah. Confidence is key. I was locked in before the game. You know, just got to be locked in, get momentum earlier, confidence.
And, Coach, when you get that kind of shooting right off, not just from Tristan, but pretty much everybody in the first quarter and the first few minutes, you really put them behind the eight ball and really took control of the game. I think that combined with, you mentioned your press, that was really effective, because I think at one point, poor Belfast was in the teenage years when it came to turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, we shoot 30% on the season as a team. We don't shoot the ball well. And when we shot it well tonight, I think it just raised our energy level and confidence level, and particularly when Tristan scores early, it's like the team says, okay, our scorer is scoring, and now we're okay.
So
and then everybody follows it. Right. So I think that helps. I think that really helped us tonight, that we made some shots early. If we didn't, then we tend to fall back into kind of getting nervous, feeling sorry for ourselves, and that kind of thing. So today was good.
Yeah, and Tristan, coming off that loss to Oceanside where you got absolutely smashed,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a tough night for sure. Confidence builder coming back in here tonight, hitting those shots early off. Did you feel like you needed to do that coming off that game in order to get off to the good start here tonight?
Yes, for 100%. Yeah. You know, I mean, after losing that game, you know, everyone's confidence is down. You know, you got to bring everyone up, and this was a really good turning point for sure. It was a really good game to win, and you know, halfway during the season could be a little late, but hey, it's a turning point.
I mean, it's a correction for sure, Coach Berry, to come back and win this. But everybody played and everybody scored in tonight's game.
Okay,
That's
good.
always good when everybody can get in the scoring column. A couple of other players, aside from our score player of the game, Tristan Anderson, I want to talk about. First of all, Landon Blodgett. Nice pivot moves. You get him the ball in a spot. He's pretty tough to defend.
He's got good feet, and he's got good soft feet.
It doesn't look beautiful, but he gets it done.
I know, and he has really improved. He's lost a little bit of weight this season. He's got a lot more confidence. He was a straight JV player last year, and this year he's really given us good minutes. And I'll tell you what, the other night, we're getting killed. We scored 28 points. He dove on the floor with about 2 minutes left, and I said it says a lot about you, bud, that you would do that in that environment, in that atmosphere. So he's been really good. I'm happy for him.
So everybody scored. So Blodgett with a nice game, and I noticed him during the JV game. The freshman kid Wyatt Mishu. That's a good little point guard for the future there, Coach. You got to have your eyes on.
He is a basketball player.
Yeah, you can tell he's got a lot.
Yeah, he plays constantly, and you can tell with his IQ and his creativity, like he plays all the time. We need kids like that, and you know he's really going to develop once he understands how to play in a varsity setting when you can't get away with some of the things he's gotten away with as a kid and a little bit of the over dribbling, but his creativity creativity and IQ is off the charts for a freshman.
And I think the one thing, as we close out here, guys, that I noticed about tonight, you come in 3-8 off that throttling at the hands of Oceanside. The effort is there, Matt.
It is. I mean, these kids, I've never really have to coach effort here the last 2 years. I mean,
yeah, that's nice as a coach.
It is. We've won 5 games in 2 years, and I've never had to really coach effort. I mean, they come every day. They're really trying. They're really trying to be committed, and they're the best kids in the world. They really are. I have 10 honor roll students. Like that, I just have to worry about the basketball.
And that's a good thing. Well, Tristan Anderson, great game, 17 points, including that white-hot first quarter where I think you hit, 3 threes in a row.
Something like that.
Congratulations on that. Matt Barry, tough loss last night. Win's got to feel good tonight. Gentlemen, thanks for coming up. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice win tonight for Erskine Academy. They win it 71-38, and we have a very nice gift card for for Tristan Anderson from Sonny's Pizza on Main Street in Fairfield. So go get a big pizza for...
He's taking his coach, I heard.
That's probably the way it's going to go down, Coach. So you've got a Sonny's Pizza gift card. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and wrap this thing up for you right after this on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Andersen today. We're the replacement window division of Andersen, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our Score crew back here live for the final time at Erskine Academy in South China. Eagles polishing off the Belfast Lions tonight by a score of 71-38. Wire-to-wire win. They jumped out to a 24-3 lead at the end of one, sparked by a 19-0 run to finish the quarter. That run extended up to 22-0 as they hit a 3 to start the second quarter before a couple of free throws by Belfast to break the run, but 22-11, the advantage for Erskine Academy in the second quarter. Belfast actually won in the third quarter, outscored Erskine Academy 12-2 before EA closed with an 18-12 edge in the fourth quarter, again led by our score player of the game, Tristan Anderson, with a game-high 17.
Yeah, he finished with 17, 11 of them in the first quarter. The only other player for Erskine Academy in double digits was Brady Worth. He finished with 10, but that's because...
That's Brody Worth.
Brody Worth. 10 players scored for Erskine, and all of them scored at least 3 points. So, and that's their entire varsity roster, because the only 4 that did not score did not play tonight, which we knew pregame they weren't going to.
Sick or injured. Yep. So nice, nice balance, and for a team that took a beating the last night to come out and have everybody score and play tonight, good.
On the Belfast side, Vayu and Littlefield both tied for a team high 11. They only had 5 players score. 25 Lions turnovers didn't help, and then Erskine also won the battle on the boards 47-40.
So, Erskine Academy gets win number 4. They are 4-8 on the year, and the problems continue for the Belfast Lions. They are 0-12. We're right back at it tomorrow night at the Ice Vault in Augusta. It's boys high school hockey as the Coney Rams take on the John Baptist Crusaders. Game time 5:30. AJ and I will have the call, live video and audio, as usual, at centralmainsports.com, at 1160thescore.com, and on YouTube. Please go and subscribe to at Central Maine Sports. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. For Sean Packard, for Galen Neal, and for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long. Final score here tonight from South China. Erskine Academy 71 and the Belfast Lions 38. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Thanks for tuning into The Score. In case you don't want to miss the next one, subscribe, like, and hit the bell to stay informed. This is the place for free local high school sports, The Score. And it's been brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Computer Improvements, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste.